We want to learn about some identification methods that we use on our farm or any other farm. On this farm we have different kinds of identification methods in identifying each and every cow on the farm. We have the ear tag, as you can see. We have the tag for the neck. We have the tag for the neck, and then we have the tattoo over here. So we also have this small chip also in the other ear of the cow. Let's see how each of them is done, and then maybe a little function of each of the tags. So you can see on the ear tag we have the cow number on the ear tag. We have 3866, and for these tags, this ear tag can be taken off at any time. Usually as the cow grows and then spends a lot of time on the farm, and it can get missing at any time. Then we have this leg tag also. But this is a very, very important identification method, the belt on the neck of the cow. It gives us a lot of information about the cow, a lot. Yeah, a lot. On other farms, they have the tag on the leg of the cow, but on this farm, we have it on the neck. So, what this tag on the neck does is that it's able to record a lot of stuff. For instance, it can record temperature of the cow wherever it is, and then it uses some form of GPS. Exactly, GPS. So wherever there are some posts or some electronic devices and vantage points on the farm, so wherever this cow is, it can be identified on the farm's computer. So what it does is that, for instance, as I said, it records the temperature of the cow. We are able to locate the cow anywhere at any time on the farm with this leg tag. And then when the cow starts milking, when it gets to the milking parlor, what it does is that it records the amount of milk each cow gives. And then it also records what we call the somatic cell count and some other factors. So that's for the neck tag. So this is very, very, very important. This is very, very important. When this tag at a certain stage of the cow's growth, you put the tag on the cow's neck, so that you can easily identify the cow. So this tattoo you see over here, after the tag is put on the neck, what you do is that we get a pen and a paper, and then you write the cow number against the serial code of the tag. The tag has a serial code, and then we go to the office, and then we input data with the corresponding tattoo number to the corresponding serial number. So what happens is that when it starts milking, immediately it goes to the milking parlor. Immediately the GPS senses the serial number, it produces the cow number automatically. So that's a very important function of the tag on the neck. And then we have the tattoo also. We have two ways of tattooing cows. We have the one we use nitrogen, and then we have the one we use heat. Usually on this farm we use nitrogen because usually when we use the heat, it's quite stressful for the cow. So we use nitrogen. What happens is that we get there are some people who have specialized in doing that. So we get them on the farm, and then very cold nitrogen at freezing points is used in tattooing the cow. And then this is how they do it. As the nitrogen is sprayed on the cow and then the number is done, the cells over there die. So what happens is that it produces some white, after the tattoo has been done later, it begins to produce white hairs. So you can see the skin of the animal is black, but after some time you realize that the color of the hair being produced over there is white. It's because of the use of the nitrogen. Yeah, and it's an awesome thing. Now let's look at this small tag or chip on the ear. At the young stage of the cow, we have this automatic milk feeding machine, and what it does is that it's able to identify each and every cow or calf which comes to the automatic feeding machine to feed on the milk. So it's able to, the automatic feeding machine is able to record how much milk each time the cow takes to the feeding machine to feed on the milk. So this is also very, very important that as time goes on in the farm, there really might be no need for this chip because the leg tag is replaced with that. Thank you very much.